Mga kasangkayan mo pa nga kuluphayo nga tanan. Today I'm going to share with you a plant that has been a part of my childhood days, and I am talking about this Melastoma Malabathricum, or this is also called as the Malabar melastome, or the Singaporean rhododendron, and or Indian rhododendron. This is also called the planter's rhododendron or Senduduk. But to make it simple, this is called in my locality, in my place in Eastern Samar, particularly in Borongan City. This is called as Hatutngaw. Yes, mga kasangkayan, this is called Hatutngaw in Eastern Samar, though I am not sure if this is also called Hatutngaw in other municipalities. But here in Borongan, this is Hatutngaw. And as I have told you earlier, this plant has been a part during my childhood days because we used to pick these fruits that looks like a berry, or it has a resemblance actually with the strawberry, or especially the color, except that this has a darker shade. So this grows widely in our place. As you can see, if you go around the area, you can see a lot of Hatutngaw or Malabar melastome in this area. With this mga kasangkayan, I can say that this Melastoma Malabathricum or Hatutngaw is quite an invasive plant because as you can see, aside from the coconut trees here from this area, we can only see, or the most common plant that grows here is this Hatutngaw. So just try to look at this, look around. So this is nothing but Hatutngaw. Let's take a closer look at the blooms of the Hatutngaw. So I don't know how I am going to describe the color of the blooms, but I think this is quite, I don't know if, or purplish, or I think this is pink. So take a look at the blooms. The blooms is quite gorgeous too. Undeniably, the blooms is also beautiful. So let's take a look at this other Malabar melastome. Look at this mga kasangkayan. The blooms of the Hatutngaw plant is also gorgeous. And down here, I can see a few young fruits of a Hatutngaw. So obviously, these are still small because they are still young. And over here, I will show you a matured one, or a ripe fruit of a Hatutngaw. So as I have said, this fruit has been, or this plant has been a big part in my childhood life because we used to pick this fruit, and it tastes like you are eating a dragon fruit. This is also watery or juicy. Mga kasangkayan, aside from home and school, a large chunk of my childhood life or my childhood days has been spent playing on playgrounds or going to these coconut farms searching for wild fruits like this Hatutngaw. But today, I don't know, I doubt if there are still kids who go to this kind of places to look for this kind of fruit or to experience this kind of experience. I even doubt mga kasangkayan if these kids nowadays know about this plant. I don't know if they even have an idea that this is edible. Because alam niyo mga kasangkayan, kids nowadays lacks connection to nature. Kaya duda talaga ako kung may mga alam sila tungkol sa mga halaman na to. Kaya nga mga kasangkayan, as I have been saying over and over again, kids nowadays should have a connection with nature. Maglaan din ng oras sa labas para naman makakonect sila with nature. Hindi lang yung puro na lang sila gadgets, yung mga laptop, cellphones, and online games. They should also have even a short time to connect with nature para naman maintindihan din nila kung anong meron sa kanilang kapaligiran. Going back to this plant mga kasangkayan, which is the Melastoma Malabathricum, as I have said earlier, this has played a big part of my life as a kid because we used to pick and eat the fruits of this plant. So hopefully next time I will be able to share with you more of these wild plants, especially the wild fruits, which has been a part of my life as a kid. So look at this mga kasangkayan. They look so gorgeous. And while I am still here mga kasangkayan, I just wanted to show you more of these plants or wild plants that grows wildly and naturally in coconut farms and other places or in other areas. This one you see now is called the gaway or gabi. I just know I forgot the English name for gaway or gabi. So this is the plant that is also edible, and this is cooked and eaten by us and other locals here. We cook this with coconut milk, and in other places this is the one that is being cooked as laing. So as you can see, they grow naturally in this area. Another plant here which grows naturally is this edible fern. So, ito yung paku kung tawagan sa aming lugar. So, these are the young leaves na kinukuha namin para makapaggulay kami, na we also use coconut milk to cook edible fern. So, ito din yung yung ginagamit sa paggawa ng fern salad. So, as you can see, they grow so wildly in this area, and you don't have to plant this fern because as you can see, look at this, look around, ang dami-dami nila dito na tumutubo. And also there are also gabi or gaway that that grow in this area. Look at this. So talagang kung lang, masipag-sipag ka, hindi ka magugutom dito sa probinsya o sa mga rural areas because there's free food. There are plants that you don't need to plant, but you can harvest and make it as your food. So look at this mga kasangkayan. Even here there are this hatutngaw. So marami pang mga hatutngaw na tumutubo dito, or this melastome Malabathricum. So ayan pa. These are still young. They don't have blooms and fruits yet. So look at this. There's a lot of edible ferns. So that's it for now mga kasangkayan. See you next time sa aking vlog.